5-on-3 disadvantage, just a gigantic kill, and it seemed like you fed right off of it.
That was, to me, the turning point of the game. You know, they must have been pretty frustrated after the first period, I think. You know, they hit 4 posts, and they go in losing in a period they should have won. But, you know, like I told the players, not every game can be a Picasso. You know, we found a way. We weren't great tonight, but we found a way to win. And that's, at the bottom line, this league is really tough to win games. And so when you can win games, whatever the way they are, however you do it, it's a win.
How big was Miko on that 5-on-3? It seemed like he
was huge. I mean, that like, you know, we just said that 5-on-3 was huge. We were up 2-1 at the time, and I think we scored 2 or 3 minutes after that to make it 3-1. It was pretty deflating, probably. On their bench going, what do we have to do? You know, we hit the post, we have 5-on-3s, we have good looks, but Miko was really good at it.
How frustrated were you getting in the second period when it just seemed like you guys were not shooting pucks at a goalie that looked to be fighting it?
All I know is if I was playing, I'd shoot from everywhere. When you know that you've got a goalie that's a little bit rattled, I mean, you've got to get pucks at the net, and yet I thought, especially on the power play, we were trying to be so cute to get the perfect play. And the goal that we did score on the power play was just a little flip shot at the net with traffic in front of the net. So hopefully they'll understand that we've scored 2 power play goals, and they've both been the same way. And that's what we preach, and John preaches it all the time.
There's a lot for Kemper to process. I mean, the start and then just sort of the lead, and then they were chipping away. How do you assess him tonight?
Well, I thought he got, after the first period, he settled down. He looked a little nervous early on. He was probably grateful that pucks kept hitting the post in the first period, but that sort of calmed his nerves, if that makes any sense. And I thought in the second period he started to corral the puck, and he did a good job at it. And so, I mean, there wasn't really much. The third goal, there wasn't really much you could do. You could see them coming. You knew that we were going to give it up at some point. So I'd like to start allowing less than 3 goals a game, because you can't win that way. But right now, you know, it's a process, baby steps.
That had to be way too much defending for your liking. It just seemed like you guys got real tired there at the end, defending all night.
We were. I mean, we took a lot of penalties, but that's what happens when you play LA. I mean, that's why they were #1 in Corsi the last couple of years, because they usually have the puck. And their 2 big centers, Carter and Kopitar, are pretty hard to contend with when they're going. And I thought they were both skating. Carter was in the third period, was a real presence every time he touched the puck, I thought.